What's a mighty good word, party folk? It's your all high praise. Pisces, party people, what's good? It's your turn, finally. Last but not least, whatever, we're here. Y'all, I have read for Pisces before. They're always a love reading. And so you guessed it, it's somewhat like a love reading. Pisces in love, always, right? And then I keep on falling. We've got Alicia Keys blasting through my... Wow. What's good, party folk? It's Mars Day, Tuesday, January 2nd. Happy New Year to you, Pisceans. Let's just get into it, right? Astrology, you probably know it. Sun's at 12 degrees, finally. Very spiritual moment. It's so spiritual. Don't let it like blow the top, right? Like, there's something about here on the reading, like, don't be too sick to like be enveloped in love. Like, maybe you're sick of it. You're just sick of it, right? You're sick of hearing that love is coming to you. But like, don't be sick of it. Like, please be excited, feel excited. Remain in your vision. You do have a vision for love. I'm so sorry. Let's just get into it. Piscean magicians, Piscean high priest, Piscean high priestesses, Pisces kings, Pisces queens. This is your highest oceanic royal court. I'm feeling funky, mercurial, almost hungry. I'm almost there. I'm getting hungry and I need a nap. I feel you, Pisces. These are your divine inspiration, love messages, okay? You're like, you've got Aries in you. There's this Aries fire. You're an Aries rising, Aries moon. Yes, this is a Pisces collective sun, moon, rising reading, but you could have a Pisces placement, and you could very well also have a distinguished, kingly Aries persuasion to you, okay? Or there's like a fire. You do have the Two of Wands. For you in Virgo, I was meditating on the Empress, the Two of Wands. You specifically have the Three of Wands. So you're at the gates. You're literally at the gates of convergence. It's about to happen for you. You're in a competitive field. I know you're interviewing. You're doing things like getting a new job. You are in a competitive field no matter what. If you already have a job, if you're already in your alignment, you see the light, you're going for it, you're headed towards a star. You are the moon. You have the moon's power behind you, guiding you, ahead of you, all over the place. You're also like really quick, you're fast, you're the Empress, you are the fun-loving, child-tastic Empress. Okay, so don't get too naughty, too haughty. What? I don't even know that word. Haughty. Don't try to do it all on your own. You have magic within you. You have this diva, Queen of Wands, with her cat, with her pet, with her fiery crotch. I don't know why they did that in this deck, but like, it's a yoga goddess pose, okay? There's a lot of fire in you. There's Aries fire in you. Okay, I know it. There are Aries qualities to you. You're starting. The Pisces is that like you're on your way to the new start. That is why the world card is here. That is why the Magician card is right behind that. And that is why the Chariot card is right upright, because you're like ready to go, but like it's like almost it's possibly that this planetary system has to now move ahead. Mercury just stationed to go direct, or to move direct, or to appear to move direct. It is now slowly creeping back up for the next 3 weeks, and then the next 3 weeks we will finally get to Aquarius season, and a lot of enlightenment, a lot of things coming into reality. You are out of your retreat. This Saturn in Pisces quality of time you've been kicked out, you've been left out in the cold, you've kicked people out, you've broken hearts, you've had your heart broken, you're over it, you're out of that, you've healed enough, you're done, we're done. You're now like applying the lessons, okay? That is what the Queen of Wands is telling me. Apply the lessons. If you're not applying the lessons, will you make it to your wish fulfillment? Will you make it to the star? You are also like a content generator, creator, or you want to be online. You are online. Things are coming back online. See, you're a Pisces feminine. The money is trying to come to you. It could have been that the money was taken away from you. There are so many kings here, like every king of Aquarius, king of Aquarius, king of swords, the king of earth, Capricorn, the king of cups, which is very much the watery Cancer person. There's also a Libra masculine here. There's love coming to you. You have a choice whether to stay in alignment with your track now, because I know you want a job. I know you're seeking job. That is the outcome, is for you to come into new business, new organization, and to make money elsewhere from wherever you have moved on from, or perhaps you're moving up the ladder. You're coming to that space. You're about to come to that space, and you're going to halt only to create and generate money, to create your power and your wealth there. Okay. The thing for you though is to stay adaptable. And this just tells me that you've had to let go of a lot, because there's been a lot of crap to deal with, right? This has allowed you to reveal your true kind of inner child essence, to come back to your fun. It was a little bit too serious. It was a little bit too black and white. It was a little bit too much. You were doing too much. Please don't. You can hit unlike. Order in the Piscean court. Pisces, don't be mad at me for saying that you were doing. That's your warning. It's like, don't overdo it. Don't stress out about it. Just seek clarity. Drop into meditation. My lamps will be turning on in just a few minutes, by the way. I just tend to give that warning out because sometimes you can't even really notice it, but like it sort of like surprises me when I'm like deep in these readings. And that's kind of what I'm getting for you here, is like, don't be so deep in what you're doing that you forget that adaptable quality that you have. Okay. Don't, like the octopus, right? The octopus is sometimes pictured with the Queen of Cups, which can be that Cancerian vision, but it is like, yeah, don't be so hardened. And also it does, I know the Queen of Cups does reference, well, the water signs in general, right? Like, but it does reference Pisces as well. And like, it's not having that octopus, those octopus tentacles like locked in too much for you. There are a lot of Egyptian qualities to you, by the way. So like, sex magic speaks to you, and that doesn't mean create magic out of intimate acts. It could, but like, it means like there's a lot of sacral power to you. So it's remaining kind of liquid. Like, can you flow? Can you flow more? Can you be the Piscean flow master? Don't get caught up. Don't get too wrapped up. Don't get too wrapped up. Okay. You got to cut away, continually cut away, remove yourself from the ick, the muck, the sick, and the F's. Don't give an F. Okay. Like if someone's trying to F with your love, the vision of your love, F them. Okay. Away. away. You probably, look, there's like a friendship with like an air sign. It does tell me Libra masculine, so you could be very well involved with a Libra masculine, but it is giving me air sign, and it's giving me a very noble, fair, more so when I say Libra masculine, it is a noble, fair, someone who has also been through the same things that you have been through, someone who has been through a divorce and actually came out of it. Maybe they're not completely out of it. Maybe that's what they're dealing with. Maybe you're dealing with a divorce, but like you're leaving that space with lessons learned and now you're applying them. And so the other person has to come to that as well, or the other person is very much like-minded in that way. Both of you have learned a lot from that. And now there's new love, okay? The creation of new love. And I think I just have to warn you to not be so stressed out about the job situation. Like you are, yes, it's competitive. Yes, you continually find yourself in competitive fields, but you're the Queen of Wands, so you own it, okay? And you've been through that. You've been through up and down the hard road. You've got this. Like you're more than well equipped, okay? You're fiery, you're passionate, you're a go-getter. You go get it, you get it done. You know how to get it done. So like the competition is no match, right? No match. Now love is coming in, okay? You probably have a choice between just remaining steady on with your job or focused on your job, but Mercury is coming through with the Cupid's arrow, and so there is love, okay? And you could very well have made a friend that is kind of energetically aligning you, or you could have dealt with unfair situations that have brought you back into fair, and just as a reminder to not stay stuck in situations, to not give too much. You have learned that lesson, okay? It wasn't easy. I'm not saying like you had to learn it. I'm saying you did it. You learned it. You've been through a lot when it comes to like relationships, and they could have been really unjust and unbalanced, and you could have been giving a lot. Like when I read the 8, this is like that dissipation, right? Like a lot of your energy, time, money, like was just going into a lot. It doesn't have to be direct. Like you didn't have to be pouring money into somebody, but like the amount of energy and time you were pouring into somebody was costing you a lot, basically. But like you've come out of it still with love on the brain. Is that a Rihanna song? I sometimes get random songs and I'm like, that has to be a Rihanna song, right? Rihanna, the freaking Pisces Aries rising, I guess. I don't know what she is. Is she an Aries moon or Aries rising? Look, even she has had to learn lessons. She's still learning lessons, right? Especially when it comes to her business, but I'm not going to go there. This is not a discourse on order in the Piscean court, right? Okay, again, you've had to reveal like your true, like, yeah, you're both a money generator and you're a love generator. You're a love machine and you're a money-making machine, okay? Your truth is not to stay where your energy squandered. Your truth is not to stay stuck. There go my lamps. Okay, now comes a message of adaptation. I may likely read this card with I forget the sea creature. I'm blanking on it. I was going hard for a minute there, and then I was like, what? Wow, yeah. Sometimes like my mind just Yes, we'll get to it. Again, this is giving me star quality. It is a star. This jellyfish. I'm sorry. I was likely trying to think of like the scientific name. It's a freaking jellyfish, okay? You're like otherworldly. I know you're tired of hearing this. You hear it every day. You are a light emitter. You are a light emission. You are a light worker. You are giving me chills right now. Y'all, I've had a lot of fun with yours and Virgo's reading, by the way. The reason I'm laughing is because I'm having so much fun reading for you, okay? So I'm not laughing at you, Pisces. I'm laughing at the energy that you're giving me. You're giving me really good energy, and you are so full of love. You're ready to make the choice for love. You do have double sixes here, okay? So that in the Egyptian sense means like you're very much in alignment with body, mind, and soul in the physical realm, and the mind, body, and soul in the ethereal realm. You are an ethereal creature. You bring love to the situation. You bring love to any situation. You are bringing love to a situation. You perhaps are offering the love. There are a lot of new friendships that are forming in and around you. A lot of new organizations. There's like an organization, but it does speak more to the job, but it also speaks to this recent past. Maybe there's not the alignment there yet because one party has to come through. One party has to catch up, in a way, is the way I feel. Or like there's still, you maybe have to wrap something up, let something like finally go, and like that's coming, that final let go, that final letting go is coming. Like you're finally about to be released. You're releasing yourself. You are like, you were in the depths, and then you're like that jellyfish coming to the top, okay? What is that? The man of war? I don't know. Isn't that a crazy jellyfish? Wow. Very, very much grounded in the earth, okay? Also a lot of water here, but like you're going towards the sun. And I have a lot of fixed energies here. So because you have that cardinal starter energy, you're moving out of like whatever state you were stuck in, wherever your tentacles were like wrapped around. The release is here, but now it's like the journey back up, right? Like you've got to come up, like you're gonna come up to breathe. The World card, Capricornian, here inspired by the sun, card 21. Baby, you also have a Magician. So 1, 1, and then 2 plus 1, 3, 3. We'll try to read the intention. I apologize about that dog. I have the Star card here, and the Magician, and the Lover's card, and a lot of cups, and the freaking Horseman of Cups. A love offer, love messages, love trying to come through. Yes, you have been resting. Okay, here, Magician, and here you are. This is you right now, okay? You've been manifesting with the Lord, with God. with the cosmic beings that you favor, with the moon, okay? Yeah, I know it's not the moon in Aquarius, right? I'm sorry, it tells me here. Jupiter. Yeah, this is that like holding the power, and then now it's the release, right? Like you've been resting to manifest with the Magician and the Four of Swords, okay? And the challenge I see is to remain in your intention, to remain in that excitement for what's about to come. So a lot of air, mental, remaining in your mental, in that mental state of excitement and knowing and abundance, okay? Not only just feeling, I think you feel it, but like the mind then becomes a little weary. But like you've been in the reserves, you've been like whatever happened has allowed you to then come to your rest state, to untangle, unweave, unbind, uncord, untether, and then now your reserves are back and you're about to like burst. Aquarius, 3 weeks, burst, coming out, bursting out. Jupiter slowly moving direct now, starting to move more direct. Also Uranus is, well, I think has a lot of significance with, or at the end of the month, I apologize. Oh, I'm sorry, you also have the Hangman here. And then you also have this Lord of Perfected Success, okay? Mars does go into Pisces in like 3 months or so, which is the spring, okay? Life may be completely different than for you, okay? You already feel different. It will look different is what I mean. The home will look different. Who you're around will be different. Union, right? I'm so sorry. I'm like zoning out right there. Water, the Hangman. This is where you've been. We just acknowledge all of this. You've had to pay your debts. You had to pay your energetic karmic debt with Saturn being so fussy in Pisces. It was like, even though Pisces was doing their thing, Saturn was like, hey, I need you to come do this work. You're like, oh my God. Do I really have to? Well, Saturn was like, with the 10 of Cups, like Saturn is like, yo, we gotta like check everything out. It's like that thing when you go into the car, when you take your car into the shop for a freaking oil change. And I'm talking about the honest, not that automotive folks are not honest. I'm just saying, not the sales folks. When you go into the automotive shop and you take your car in for an oil change or for a simple liquid change, something, a simple adjustment. And then they're like, we gotta hold your car for like the next month because you gotta do all this repair. You're like, what? Okay, so it was costly. It was costly. A lot of new revelations, a lot of new. You had to realign. Like I said, you went in for an alignment. You had to get everything realigned. You had to sit tight. You've had to pay your dues, even though it may not have seemed like you had any dues left. It was like that freaking something caught up. Something finally caught up, and that's why the balance is here. Okay, like in this internal spiritual essence of you, like there was a realignment, and so you've been resting. You've had to rest. You've had to get a lot of rest. You've had to come back to your reserves. You've had to hold the power in. You've had to hold it all in, because with the Ten of Cups, it was spilling out everywhere. Okay. Yep, the fall. The fall was a bitch-tastic time. Order in the court. This caused a lot of it really has been a true test of your will. And more so, are you keeping your promise to remain in your truth and when I say remain in your truth, remain in your excited Piscean, like feeling abundant, knowing that you are abundant regardless of what is transpiring or how much food is in the cupboard or how the numbers look in the bank account, all of that. Okay, even if you have all that, I'm getting the chill. Even if you had all that, there's something missing, and it was God telling you. I don't know why I keep raising this. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it was God telling you. You keep leaving yourself out in the cold because you're too stuck on these details that only leave you feeling left on in the cold, or you're too stuck on certain aspects, certain relationships that are not in alignment. That's what you needed the checkup. That's why you needed the reveal. Look at you, and now you're like, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, you are going to get the job. You are going to get a job. You're going to get the new job. You're going to get the new promotion. You're going to get the new, whatever you're buying. It's big. It's large. It doesn't charge. Okay, and then we have the Chariot upright. Finally, right? Like you're creating the change. And so God is honoring that. Like you're now directing your will. You have adapted for you, for your betterment, for the change that you want. Okay? So we go from that Saturnian power of Aquarius, Jupiterian, Aquarian to Jupiterian, Capricorn here. This has been occurring for quite a while, okay? This whole realignment, readjustment, this change was the divine order from God. Okay, by the spring again, you will like come to a full, more money than you can deal with. I don't know why I'm saying that. Oh my gosh, this is a high priestess. Stop it. I was reading it as a high priest. Holy wow. You guys are psyching me out. Okay, you know what's coming. You know it's coming. You have to trust. Oh yeah, you're here, right? You're the high priestess. You are acknowledging that you have to come back to your attractive qualities. But going from the magician to the high priestess, that means you are making those quantum leaps, and that you are converging time, space, and that means that you're creating, your manifestations are coming to fruition, which means they're coming from the mind, from your heart, from feeling, abundant to actually seeing prosperity and the abundance. Pay up, pay right here, right? That's what Pisces says. And then there's this flip. There you go, Ace of Cups. Lord of the root of the powers of water. Love, spiritual love, baby. A spiritual companion that also wants to make spiritual stuff in the bedroom. Yo, I'm having too much fun there. Yo, Pisces, what's good? Y'all's reading is exceeding the time I'm going to read. I'm going to stop there. Fine, I'll get one of the Fields Tarot. Oh, so saucy. Pisces, so saucy. Okay. See, you're seeing the what's good. You're seeing what's good. What's and none of that. None of the bad. Yep. Now it's your turn to leave. You're done. You're leaving people out in the cold. And recognizing where you are meant to go and really applying the adaptability, okay? 5 of Pentacles, Taurus. You're not going to let the old... Oh my God, what the hell? See, people are going to feel left out. You've got to leave these losers out, right? Even the old bosses, even those old junkyard automotive shops. I don't know why I'm talking about cars. People are going to feel left out because you're like really in love with you and you're really taking flight and then you're really trusting yourself more. You're really more, you're ready for real love, okay? You're looking for some real love. You better watch out because there's like a lot of people interested in you. More so than you can see, right? More so than has been revealed to you. But you will see, you will come to see. And people are going to feel left out. And that's fine because you already know that you have to make better choices. That you have 5-5 here. 5-5. And I mean, I have 1 and 1. Yeah, we already discussed this. I did want to read intention. Okay, this card represents intention and psychological sensitivity. The jellyfish is near translucent, undulating and streaming, mimicking the water. Despite seeming to move with the ocean, jellyfish have intent and purpose, propelling themselves and creating small vortexes in their wake. While the salmon card projects the idea of swimming against the current, the jellyfish encourages you to work with the current to find your way. It is a card of going with the flow. I did say go with your flow. Go with the flow. In a new way, right? You're actually going with the flow instead of being the salmon and fighting against the current and like always having to go, like always having to battle to get what you deserve. And now you're just like going to it. You're like the empress. You're trusting. You're the high priestess. Setting your intention is the first step. And that's interesting that the intention card is here. Okay, remain. Oh, I'm sorry. That is the intention card. God. Yes, I'm hungry now. Trusting in the universe and the path it has set for you is the second. Okay, High Priestess, trusting in the universe, right? Jellyfish are sensitive to changes in water temperature and have become an unwitting omen of climate change. As waters become warmer and the oceans are disrupted, coral is dying and jellyfish are gathering more frequently and outside of the regular habitats. That's why the adaptation card was coming through, because you're having to adapt to new climates, new like literal, physical, ambient, abstract, cosmic changes. Okay, as I continue to yell about the Earth's circadian rhythms, all that, the lunar vibrations are new, the frequency is new. Pluto in Aquarius, new frequency. I feel okay to tell you all that, Pisces, because I already know you know that. Jellyfish are gathering more frequently and outside of their regular habitats in great numbers. They're known as jellyfish blooms. These mass gatherings can lead to altered nutrients in the water, creating a ripple effect on other animals and plant life. This creature's sensitivity to change is ominous of danger and impending doom in our climate. So now you have that extra sense, the eighth sense. The jellyfish card urges you, I added that part, sorry. The jellyfish card urges awareness of the world around us. It is a card of changing our intention to something better and more beneficial. Real love, baby. So the shadow reading is the outstretched, translucent arms of the jellyfish are difficult for prey to see until it is too late. The shadow reading of this card tells us to be careful of hidden dangers and use our intuition to find safe waters. If we cannot find safe waters, we might need to work on making the waters around us safe so that we may swim without fear. The element is water. The flora is arnica, bistort, acacia, and damiana. Wow. Damiana is the union. Sacred union. Two of Cups, baby. Beloved union. I'm telling you, you Egyptian gods and goddesses, work your magic. Okay. We might need to work on making our waters around us safe so that we may swim without fear. Let go of the fear. Stones, magnetite, dioptase, rainbow moonstone. Oh my gosh, I have a rainbow moonstone here. I don't know if you can see it, but it does give off a prism it's not. You can't see it. I'm sorry. It just looks like a regular moonstone. Aqua aura, spellwork, setting intention, heightening psychic power, and divination magic. All right, you've got this, High Priestess. Pisces, are you ready for love? Are you ready? You're ready for all the money. Are you ready for love, baby? Pack very lightly. Enjoy. Keep it real, Pisces.